are forever.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa and today we are going to be putting together a shipping video. These videos are meant to be slow and long, just background noise or resting noise. And we have lots of package toppers to show you. I made some burgundy and kind of an off-white ivory tan hair tie. We have my business cards. They say, "You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are." Love that saying. We have washi tape. We have tons of ribbon. Some people will get personalized ribbon. And then, should I show you this? So, we've got raffia. Got raffia, new raffia, got old raffia. We even have red raffia. I'm not really a red person, but I thought this would go nicely with some leopard print bags. The rest of the ribbon I pulled out. Look at this fun one. This is a grow green. It's got like a texture to it, very fun. Little bits and bobs. Some cards and postcards. Look at this one. Love that one. It's very 80s. A cat postcard. I'm sure you've all seen these before. One of my subscribers sent it. Some lens wipes in case I don't know what to put on packages. Can't go wrong with glass cleaner. And so the first thing we are going to be packaging is a vintage parasol. We'll see about this one. It's really beautiful. I had my husband save a mic box. He got a mic stand delivered, and so I was like, oh, that'll be perfect for my parasol. So I just have to cut that down. We are going to be wrapping this up for Amy. I know Amy, she's in Oklahoma. And I think the first thing we're going to do is put some foam around this. This has a little bit of a detaching. I'm guessing this is fairly old. And this sold for $9. Found it at the bins with my husband. Put a little bit of ribbon around this just to hold it. So we have this wrapped. I'm going to pull out some more foam. Get some ivory satin ribbon. And I really just want to hold this foam in place. So foam doesn't do too well with washi tape, which is why I'm using a little bit of extra ribbon. There we go. Looks like an umbrella now. I mean, it kind of is an umbrella. Let's pull out a piece of tissue paper before we put this in any additional packaging. Let's finish up this kind of aqua crochet lace. Normally I cut the ends of the ribbon, but I'm going to leave it. I think it looks really pretty. Throw that out. Now, I want to make sure this is moisture proof, or if somebody leaves this on a porch, it doesn't get all wet, because I'm sure that would ruin it. So I'm going to just take a regular trash bag. Yeah, that fits. And I'm going to roll this. Getting out all the air, and then we'll just washi tape that in place. I've got some aqua Christmas trees. Broke out the Christmas washi. I'll just twist this and tape it down. pretty good. I wouldn't want to submerge this in complete water, but I think if it was, it wouldn't harm it. So let's cut our box down. I do have a cardboard box cutter, so I'm gonna go get that. Here we are. I purchased this for a couple dollars on Amazon, maybe $6, $7, and it cuts cardboard really nicely. So I think we're gonna go about here. There we go. That's a nice thick box too, that cut really well. So I'm gonna put a little bit of foam around the top, the tip of the umbrella. Put a little bit more foam. There we go. Now I'm going to take the top of this box and just slide it down over and tape up the top. Okay, so I've cut down the top of the box and cut a slit in it, and we're going to hopefully just fit this right over. Hi, there we are. Now we're going to tape that on. Okay, I think that will work really well. Let's go ahead and give this away. We also have to remember to measure it. So I'm using the Accutech 50-pound scale. One of my subscribers sent this to me. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, it's between 1 and 2 pounds, so we round up to 2 pounds. So 2 pounds, and let's measure this. It's going to be 30 inches by 4 by 3. So when I listed this, I made sure I had measurements in here that would reflect that. So I had 30 by 6 by 6, but I'm going to make it the actual measurements. I'm going to make it the actual measurements. And shipping, Amy paid $12.60 and my cost is $9.41. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase and print, and I will refund Amy a little bit of that overage. You don't have to do that, but I always like to keep my shipping cost about the same of what I pay. Okay, so print and print. And I am printing to my label writer. It's a Dymo 450 Turbo. It's thermal, so it won't take any ink nor toner, which is really nice. I just have to print, just have to buy the labels and print it. There we go. Thank you, Amy. My husband and I are trying to head to the beach today. We shall see. I pinched a nerve in my neck the other day, so it's dying down, but still not fantastic. I have to find Amy's payment in PayPal. So we're going to drop that off at my P.O. box. Check the P.O. box. I've had so many payments in these last few days. I bet you'll have about 40 packages. Hoping, here we go. I found Amy's payment, so I'm just going to click into that in PayPal, scroll about halfway down the page, and there is an issue a refund button. I hit that, brings me to a secondary page, and I'm just going to go ahead and refund $2 and issue refund. And when I print my label through eBay, there's an automatic tracking number that gets sent to Amy, and there's automatic insurance. So if something were to happen with this box, I can't imagine. It fits beautifully. I've wrapped it nicely. All I have to do is submit photos to the USPS website, and then they will go ahead and refund me if they choose to do that, and I've had that happen a few times. The next item is a Fridaze, Fridaze top. It is bright turquoise linen, and this sold for $12 and is headed to Suzanne with a Z. So we are going to wrap this with the shell buttons toward the middle to give them a little bit of an added protection. I've got cardboard all over me. And linen never travels very well, so I know there's going to be wrinkles in this, but we're going to fold it the best we can. There we go. And I fold in, and I fold in. Nice little package. And we're going to put a plastic bag around this. I'm using a 10 by 13 plastic bag, and I see a little red. So we're going to snip that. Put this in plastic. Zip it up. Good. There we are. I think we're going to go for the crazy paisley ribbon. It's kind of that non-matchy, oh, perfect piece. Crazy. Oh, I love this. Let's make a bow. Give the ends a little snip on a diagonal. This is nice cutting ribbon. How fun. Okay, let's do a thank you card in mint. Pull that bow a little, loop it, and let's do a hair tie in tan. I think that'll match really nicely. Here we are. Let's do a poly mailer, as this is going to be fairly lightweight. Let's do pizza. You all know I like the pizza mailers. And this says Package Chic. I'm guessing that's the brand that puts these together. So Suzanne lives in Texas. And as long as this is under a pound, so 16 ounces, nope. As long as this is under 16 ounces, so 15.9 ounces, we're good to go. It is only 9.2, so we round up to 10. And update. She paid $12 for the top and $5.49 for shipping. My cost is $3.96. First class mail, 15.9 ounces or under. Anything 16 ounces, so basically a pound and over, you have to do priority mail, but this one's light. And print, and print. Thank you, Suzanne. Ship your next item. Clean up scraps in between. Okay, we have a tie. This is a Ralph Lauren polo tie. Burgundy and green with like a silvery white. I think this had the tag on it. I didn't list it as new because the tag was so minute, but the suggested retail value is $52.50, and I sold this for $6. I sent some offers out, so I'm sure I have this listed for about $10. Hopefully it'll be somebody's holiday tie. And oh, this is shipping to Amy. The same Amy that did that, I think. I could just fit this in there, I'm sure. Is this the same person? This is the same person. Okay. So now we have to void that label. So what happens is Amy purchased 2 items. I didn't realize it until right now. That happens often. So I'm going to void this shipping address. That came off nice. So we'll void that one. So I go back into my eBay, go about halfway down on the left-hand side, shipping labels, click into it, and shows me all the shipping labels I've done today, and I found Amy's easily. Hit void. It's going to ask me a reason why I wanted to void that shipping label. I'm going to put label didn't print. You can just pick one of those, it doesn't matter. And that'll go ahead and cancel that. And then I'll print shipping label for this. We'll wrap this up. We'll open this back up, put that in there. And that way I can just refund Amy this second shipping. Now, had I known this from the start, obviously I wouldn't have had to gone through all of this, but sometimes that happens. I'm going to stick on this bow. I got this from Confetti Collection, which is a subscription box that has a lot of fun packaging and like shopping lists and stationery. And we will go ahead and put that there with a hair tie. There we are. And now let's go ahead and open up this box. I'm going to open it from the other end. Not the end I went crazy on. Okay, now I'm going to fold this in half, and can I put that there? And that fit perfectly on the bottom. And we will take this back up. Okay, we got it all taped up. So now I'm still realizing this is 2 pounds because it was so far under 2 that we are good to go. And I remember the measurements, so 30 by 4 by 3. An update. Now I am looking at the tie order, and it's showing that she paid $6 for the tie and $4.99 shipping. I'm going to refund that shipping. And my cost is still $9.41. So we'll go ahead and purchase that, put the new label on here, go to PayPal, refund her the secondary shipping. And print, and print. We are good to go. Thank you, Amy. I should make sure Amy didn't buy anything else. Should always do that. Let's see. I'm sure she didn't. I'm not sure. Okay, we're good to go. Going into PayPal. And through eBay, I'm just gonna send her a note saying I didn't realize she purchased 2 things and I'm refunding the shipping of the secondary item. And I'm gonna do that before I message her. Okay, it says, hi Amy, I was able to fit this tie in the box with the parasol, and so I'm refunding your secondary shipping as well as some shipping from the parasol. Thank you again, Melissa. So that's what I wrote to Amy. We'll go ahead on PayPal and find her payment. Here we go. Find her second payment because the first payment I refunded a couple dollars. So scrolled about halfway down and she paid $4.99 for that shipping. So I can go ahead and refund that in its entirety. Okay, issue refund. We are good to go. I'm going to send her this message and Amy is finished. So that's what I do when somebody buys 2 items if I didn't catch it from the start. The next item is a leather Doncaster collection woman's leather jacket. Let's grab that. This jacket is gorgeous. I'm not a leather person, but the leather on this is stunning. This would have retailed for a few $100s. Beautiful burgundy color. Beautiful burgundy color. I sent Kay in Virginia a $25 offer, which she accepted, and shipping was $10. This retailed, oh, I put the retail price on it, for $525, so crazy. What I'm going to do is open this leather jacket up and put some cheaper tissue paper, just like a solid color or something, straight down the middle so the buttons don't make an imprint when it's folded over. But you know what I'll use? I'll use a piece of foam. That's a good idea. Good idea, me. Okay. So when we fold up, we shouldn't really have too many crease lines. And that way the buttons won't leave permanent marks. Okay, so we have it folded to about here. I'm going to use another piece, and that way when I roll it toward itself, it won't make any crease lines again. Have it right here. What little creasing it'll do, hopefully that'll come out. There we go. I'm going to slip this in plastic, and I have a 15 by 12 plastic bag. There we are, making sure. I'm gonna leave some air in this so the leather doesn't really crease. Can I say that some more? And she's in Virginia, so let's go ahead and wrap this in tissue paper and then we'll check out some box options. Okay, let's use a white satin ribbon. Make sure I have plenty of that. Perfect. Bow that. Okay. Now I'm gonna guess this is between 1 and 2 pounds, but let's weigh this and then we can decide. About 1.5 pounds, 1 pound 6 ounces. So I'm going to round up to 2. So even with any box or padding or whatever I put around this, we're going to be at the 2 pound rate. So I think I'm just going to package this in my own mailer, which is the first option, called Priority Mail Package. Not a flat rate, not a regional, because my own mailer at 2 pounds from me in Florida to Virginia to Kay is $8.25. I think the next best option would be the regional A box, which is $8.50. So we can save a little bit of money, a quarter, by using a poly mailer. So let's, oh, I have red. I should have shown this next to it, but I bet you this will match perfectly. We have a red hair tie. That's where I was going with that. There we are. And I have a 12 by 15 poly mailer. So again, this is going priority mail, but because it's not a flat rate or regional, I can use my own shipping supplies. So I can use my own Amazon box, I can use a poly mailer, and I just have to choose priority mail package. It's the top one, $8.25, purchase and print. And this will be headed to Kay today. I'm gonna guess she'll get it on Monday. Open, print, and print. Thank you, Kay. Okay, my last eBay item is a pair of Anthropology pants. Okay, we will fold these. I'm gonna fold them in and fold them in, and there we go. Very fun. Put them in a little 10 by 13. And these are shipping to Charlene. Oh, I think I said this already. Charlene in Maryland. She paid $14.99 for the pants and $5.49 for first class mail. So I want to keep these under a pound. We're good to go so far. Sometimes the tissue will just fold in on itself, and sometimes I need a little bit of assistance from some washi tape. Cut that end on a diagonal. And let's use very into this like fall burgundy color. Maybe I'll do two on this one. She gets an extra one. There we go. And this is going to go in a poly mailer, pizza poly mailer. And this is the last eBay item. So I think we're going to try to head to the beach. And then when I get back this afternoon, as long as I'm feeling okay, we will package all the other items. There's so many items. 13.2 ounces, so we round up to 14. And update. And my cost is $5.12. Purchase and print. And I always round up to the closest ounce for first class mail and to the closest pound for priority mail. But if you don't remember that and you just round up to the nearest ounce for priority mail, that's completely fine. But 1.1 pound will ship at the same as 2 pounds for priority, it won't matter. And print and print. Thank you, Charlene. Just 4 little packages. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my eBay page and leave feedback. There is such a thing as automatic feedback, and I used to have that, and then I don't know what happened. It stopped. And rather than go through, try to finding it again, I'm just like, I'll leave manual feedback. So that's an easy peasy thing. Make sure everybody has feedback. If you wanted to wait until they leave you feedback, you can do that. I tend to leave feedback first. I always try at least. And we'll get rid of everything. Everybody paid. Lovely, lovely. And I think we're good. We are. Delete all of these. And I will see you here later. Bye. Good afternoon, everyone. My lighting is weird tonight. I don't know why. Maybe if I shut off that overhead light. Is that better? I have no idea. Okay, so tonight we are packing the approximately 35 to 40 packages I sold through YouTube, invoiced with PayPal. I still have about the same things: ribbons, cards, washi. We've got personalized ribbons. We still have plenty of sparkle clothespins, purple sparkle, glass cleaner, and hair ties galore. So I opened just a random, I wasn't sure of whose was whose. We probably have about 25 different, I was gonna say clients, shoppers. So I opened bills and they wanted 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna have to look through these 2 totes of stuff. So they want a cat brooch, tea towels, Mia Lushi, M-I-A, Mia Lushi sleep shirt, and floral robe. Do you remember any of those items? Right on top, tea towels. Right on top, sleep shirt. What else? And the robe. Ah, next on top, the robe. Look how stunning this robe is. So pretty. I almost kept it. I'm really looking for a white and blue, an aqua cotton. Please nobody send it. It's just my own pet project. So now I need to get jewelry. And jewelry is in a different container. And she wanted the cat brooch, which Bear called a puma, I think, or a jaguar. Still gorgeous, right? Okay, and she paid $30 with the shipping. So now that we have her full order, we are going to package things. Some will be packaged together, some not. I'm gonna take out that pin first. So I think the easiest thing to, as I'm struggling, the easiest thing to fold would be the nightgown. And we're folding in, and always in. Makes a nice presentation from all 4 corners. Oh, we have tea towels to fold. Those are clearly easy as well. Okay, so I think those 2 should be put in the same so we save plastic. Plus they're both cotton, so they'll hold their shape well. And the second item, we'll get a bigger bag. This is the Soma floral robe, and it was silk. I'm pretty sure it was silk. I can't do silk, or this would have been mine. So pretty. Robes are sometimes really hard to fold because of the material being so slippy. Oh, that wasn't that bad actually. So I'm going to use the robe sash to tie a bow, just to keep this together as much as possible. I love making good bows, especially with a weightier sash like this. Just to make the perfect bows. It was so rewarding, I think. Okay. So now it gets to go in the bag. And it should look like I tried. Okay, now with this hat. We have special packaging. It is a craft bag. It's a fairly small one. I found a lot of 100 for, I don't know, a couple dollars, I want to say. So I'm going to put that Puma cat thing. And we are going to use a little bit of a Christmas washi. So instead of tissue paper, I'm going to wrap that in that. I am still using Snowflake. I am still using Santa hat. It just feels so festive and fun. Plus I have so much more on the way. Love, love my new craft, which allows me to buy tissue paper. Let's see, what color? Maybe yellow. The Jilson Roberts raffia is really nice quality. My mom used to be a flower arranger. That's clearly not what that job's called. But she used to arrange flowers in different venues professionally, and she used to do a good job. And I could just tell when I touched this raffia that this was nice stuff. And it's really lasted. I've not had a piece fray or break. This one deserves blue. Ooh, when they get around, they get extra raffia. I could have cut that half the size and had plenty. But now they just get a big piece of raffia. Make loops. Diagonal cuts. This is a lot of fun prints. Some pineapples on top, leopard, donuts wearing Santa hats. Who wouldn't love to get this package? Now let's move everything out of the way. I won't need that. I might need this. Oh my goodness, I love soda so much. And let's weigh this. It is about 1.5 pounds. So I always say for first class mail, anything 15.9 ounces and under is first class mail. Round up to the nearest ounce. So if you have a package that's 1.2 ounces, round it up to 2 ounces. You get it. But for priority mail, which is 16 ounces and above, anything 16 ounces ships priority mail. You cannot ship it first class mail, unfortunately. And unfortunately means because first class mail is much cheaper than priority mail. You're wanting to weigh something, ship something that weighs 15.9 ounces, it's like $5. You want to do 16 ounces, like 0.1 ounce more, it's $8. So I don't know. So I understand. So I got her package ready and print shipping label. Now because I normally use a Dymo 450 Turbo, that's only for eBay, and I'm printing through PayPal because they were YouTube orders that I sent a PayPal invoice for. So everything is on here for me, including the weight. I will double check that. just because it seems high, and I have to use a regular printer. So I did turn on my regular printer, and I'm going to make sure there are labels in it. So the labels that print on a regular printer look like this. They're half sheet labels, and you should be able to get 2 shipping labels out of 1 sheet of paper. That's a really nice option to have. Okay, so now we're knowing this is between 1 and 2 pounds. Let's get back on track here. And we're going to use 12 by 12 by 3 for package dimensions. Sally is in Connecticut. I am in Florida. I will get a package. And to add another fun print in the mix, we've got Aqua Hawaiian Floral. Okay, so this is being shipped 2-pound rate. It's between 1 and 2 pounds, so it ships at the 2-pound rate. My package dimensions, I always leave in around 12 by 12 by 3 for this kind of poly mailer. And the total cost is $9.70. So I'm going to purchase, sorry about that computer, print and print. Okay, so covering the person's address. This is, how am I going to cover the person's address? This is a giant sticker, and all I have to do is take the sticker and stick it to the packaging. Again, this could be an Amazon box since I'm using my packaging. It could be a poly mailer, and that's what I'll leave it as. Thank you, Sally. Okay, the next person to purchase something from me with that YouTube video is Mariah. It does have some scratches, but overall, good condition. And this probably would have, I don't know what these cost. I know they're expensive, so maybe like $19.99, $24.99 for a new one. So I sold this for $4 and then $4.50 shipping. Let's get some foam. We're just gonna pack some foam down in there. Supposedly it's shatterproof or something. Got some kind of like flying weird thing here. If that was crafty, I would have come up with the crafty thing. It's not. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this in another layer of foam. Here we go. It's all wrapped up in tape and foam. So this is Mariah. I don't have any of the typewriter ribbon M. So let's give her this fun brown. It's almost vintage looking. I wonder if it is vintage ribbon. Vintage ribbon is piquing my interest. That might be a new thing for me. I'll have to wait until I'm finished packaging. I can't just stop everything right now, can I? And go look for vintage ribbon. Oh, I totally think I'm gonna do that tonight. Okay. My husband's sleeping. We went to the beach earlier It was freezing. It was like 95, but the water was just cold. But we stayed for about a half hour. Okay, and one of these. And let's do a yellow card to match. Match what? I'm not sure. There you go. And I'm going to put this in a 13 by 15, 12 by 15. Don't quote me on this bigger one. Now I'm going to assume from my knowledge, I don't have much knowledge when it comes to this, but I have shipped probably 25,000, 30,000 packages out in the last 20 years. I'm gonna say this is okay without a box. Okay, so Mariah's cup weighs 12.8, round up to 13. Ship. There we go. Yes. So first class mail, 13 ounces, and calculate. And shipping cost for me is $5.12. Now she paid $4.50, so I did take a little bit of a loss, but that's no big deal. And confirm. I'm going to have so many packages by tomorrow. Print and print. I forgot to load more of that paper, so I am going to have to resort to taping on a label. Check sticker labels was my thought of all that. Thank you so much, Mariah. Okay, the next item. Now every time I do this, because I probably have 30 orders at least, I have to go back to the PayPal main page and click view all. Now I know all of this frenziness, within 24 hours I had 30, 40 payments. So I think that started on the 17th, and it did. So then I recognized Mariah, and now I sent a bill to Linda and a bill to Denise, and both of those people paid. So I'm gonna click on the payment. And this is for Givenchy earrings, Givenchy earrings. So these are the Givenchy earrings. They have like an amberish color in them, I'd say. And then on the back, I can't imagine them being real gold. So this piece here is just like dip dyed in gold. Crystal on one side, solid gold on the other. Very pretty. So what I'm going to do, here's where this comes in. I'm going to cut a small piece of tissue paper. Wrap it in there. And let's tie it off with a hair tie. That'll make a nice presentation there. And then I think one more sheet of tissue paper should do it. Now I'm not going to slide that the whole way down, and again this is just something I choose to do. I'm going to leave that tissue paper out of there, and we will washi tape on the back to make sure that stays in place then. And I think the color we're gonna go with is red. This will be my first time using red on my channel. I just never liked red. I am doing some stylistic folding here before I make. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see what this turns out. I was going for an ice cream cone look with a cheetah, like a cheetah ice cream cone with jewelry inside. Okay, so that's pretty okay. Scissors. It's not something you want to hear somebody say, but that's pretty okay. We'll tape the bow in the back. Okay. Just gonna put a lot of tape in the back. Don't look in the back. Okay, so there we go. It is vaguely an ice cream cone with some fun ice cream. And then the earrings. I tried. So this is shipping into Linda. I can't keep this forever. I need to move on. Okay, so Linda is getting this. And this weighs nothing. This weighs 0.9 ounce. It's less than 1 ounce. That's so funny. So we will put it in, what are these called? It's like hot chocolate mugs with succulents in it. Very pretty. I don't know why, but it seems to go with this. People with cheetah ice cream cones must love plants. Okay, so now we will weigh it for the final time. 2 ounces, 1.4, round up to 2, and for 2 ounces, this should be free. They should be paying me for all of my work at this point. It's $2.76. Confirm and pay. Print. And print. Bet you I did not put sticker paper in there. Oh, somebody forgot to remind me. Yep, I'm taping another one on. And then I'm getting up. Back to the Stone Ages here, needing scissors and tape. So there we go. That's to Linda. Thank you, Linda. And I'm going to pause and put sticker paper in there. Okay, so found the third item. Julie ordered this green top. These tie-dye, wide leg, almost a gauzy knit. Very pretty, right though? Oh, so look at the tie-dye. So pretty. And the Jade Gel size medium tunic that was very popular. So we are going to wrap these up. Fold in, fold in, fold in. There we go. Okay, now we're going to put this in a small zipper mailer. do the wide leg pants next. These feel amazing. I don't know what this is, but I should have kept these. I'm not sure where I'm wearing see-through tie-dye pants, but I want to live there. I feel like we could do that here because it's so beachy and everybody is always on vacation here, except we live here, of course. And so, yeah, I'm clearly just not the person for these pants. And the last item is that Sun Kim. Oh, I hope she wears all of these. This was the most unique piece from the week. The top comes up very high. We have a very artsy thing happening to just one side, an asymmetrical ruffle of sorts with pin tucking. It's in a very odd color. So I'm so glad somebody loves this piece as much as I do. I would have kept it had it been in the right color. I would have even kept it in black, but not this green. Okay. And I'm going to put this in with these pants just to save a bag. Okay, so now we pick out some tissue. Another opportunity for a red raffia. This will really be fun come Christmas time. By the time people are going to get this, it's really still going to be September. So they're going to be like, what's with the holiday wrap in September? And it's just because I like the donut tissue paper. Okay. And we will do a hair tie on a business card in that same red. Okay, now the second package. And we are going to put the paisley on the pineapple. Go that way. Red feathers. This one also needs a package topper, and we're going to go with the Hello Friend hot air balloon. Okay, so let's give these away. She paid $50 and then I discounted her shipping to $3. So this will be between 1 and 2 pounds and will fit in one of these guys. This is a padded mailer. Should fit. So that did fit, but if it didn't, we would have probably put it in a regional A. So I'm going to go ahead and ship this and pick priority mail, padded flat rate, shipping tomorrow, calculate a price, and Julie paid $53 for everything, and my cost is $7.55. Confirm and pay. Print. And print. We did it. We printed on sticker paper. So much better. Thank you, Julie. I'm trying to go in order, but I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, let's see what this one is. Dawn. Okay, so I did pull those, we're good. It's the white Fridays top and the black Lafayette 148 pants for $30 plus $7.33 for shipping. So these are headed to Dawn in New York. Okay, so this is the Fridays linen top. If that doesn't scream money, oh my goodness. So nice. Love the double linen color. How this is truly just one of those soft whites. It's not too white, too crisp. The linen loosens it up a little bit. Why didn't I keep this? Also, my stomach is growling. There we go. I should have kept this. So we're going to fold them in, and that one's just going to fold up. So there we go, nice and flat. So classic. I wish I had a big black and white ribbon. Do I have a big black and white ribbon? Somebody, oh, what's her name? Dawn. Wonder if I have a D, because those are black and white ribbons. That would go. So I definitely have 2 letters that could be, ooh, 3 letters that could potentially be a D. Okay, so that's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. So this has to be the D, right? We're all in agreement. Because if this is D, which I'm going to say it is, she's going to get a ribbon under the ribbon. The double ribbon. That's what we'll have to start calling it. Okay. So rather than put, will it go on twice? It will with washi. So rather than put the tissue paper and then the ribbon, I want to make it even fancier. And so to do that, I'm going to put the sophisticated personalized ribbon just twice around. Almost twice around. We're gonna have to redo that. There we go. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look. It's the black and white with the black and white ribbon with, if I can just get this to stick. We're sticking. Okay. So now that that's set, let's get a piece of tissue paper. Okay, so now we've used one piece of ribbon and I'm going to pull out the bright yellow ribbon on this one. Sunshine and happiness in a color. She gets lots of extra ribbon too. Okay. So now the package topper. I think we are going to go with the classic hair tie in the matching color, which is that pale white ivory. Here we go. I'm gonna guess this is probably 1 to 2 pounds. It is. I wonder if it'll fit in a padded flat rate, because then the cost would be $7.33. Oh, I think we're good. It's easy, easy. So now I don't even have to weigh it. It can weigh as much as it wants to weigh, up until like 70 pounds. And ship back on PayPal. And padded flat rate envelope is the 5th option. Calculate shipping price. $7.55. Confirm and pay. Now this would be $7.33 on eBay, but we're not on eBay. I'm using PayPal to invoice YouTubers. And print. And that's why I have to use my other printer. Oh, that's gross. I have dust on my computer screen. How did it even get there? Thank you so much, Dawn. I'm going to stop for a little bit and go lay down, and I will be back shortly. Okay, it is 9:31. The next item is just one piece. It is the Ralph Lauren, I can't remember, pink floral patchwork top, going to Barbara in Pennsylvania. And here is the top. Loved this top. There's one on for $60 and one had ended for, I think, like 46 or 42 or something. So I thought to ask 30 for mine, and somebody did purchase it, and I'm so glad, because it's just perfect. Love all those prints put together. I'm gonna slide that into the 10 by 13. Going to Barbara. So I think this one's a Q. This one is a B. I'm going to use this one. I feel like we just lost the light. We did. We lost the light. I don't know why. Okay, typewriter letter. ribbon. Come on. Who is going to win? I won. There we go. And diagonal cut. Diagonal cut. And I think for Barbara, we will do the tan. And maybe just for fun, include a thank you card. She gets 2. Okay, and this is going to fit in a small poly mailer. So a 10 by 13, and it's going to be shipped first class mail. And I'm going to guess this weighs 13 ounces. It weighs 7.9 ounces. Okay, so ship. She paid $30 and then $4 for the first class mail. And what did I say that? 7 point something? What was that? 7.9, so rounds up to 8 and calculate. That rhymed. Okay, $3.28, and she paid $4 for shipping, so we're good with that one. And again, this will print to my regular printer. Print. If I did a lot more of this, I would upgrade to a 4x6 thermal printer. Thank you, Barbara. Okay. Folding in to protect the buttons. Somebody must be walking their dog outside. Our community allows 2 dogs or cats as long as they're under 25 or 30 pounds. So there's a lot of little tiny dogs. Okay, 2, 1, 2. So there's the first item. Put it in a little bag. The next item is a scarf, and she said the knotted scarf. So I'll show you my 2 scarves, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do because I don't know which one is the knotted. And I could have obviously asked her. So these are the 2 scarves, and she asked for the knotted scarf. This one has more of a fringed knot, but this one also has a fringed knot. So I could have asked, but I'm just going to send her both. Clearly she's a scarf person, and I hope she enjoys the second one, but if not, she can sell it, or gift it, or redonate it, or turn it into something else. I don't care. Gorgeous colors together. Let's do the donut. because this is a bigger package, I am going to tie down the ends, tape down the ends with a little bit of washi. This is the Martha Stewart washi, and over the summer I keep making up my own price, but it was under, I think, $1.50 for 8 rolls of washi. So I was pretty excited about that. Let's use the bright yellow as a ribbon raffia. I don't know why I don't wear yellow. One of my subscribers sent me a bright, actually about the same color as this, that said "You Are Enough," and she sent it from the UK, I want to say. Britain? I shouldn't guess. The UK. And I wear it to bed, and it's so cheery. I love it. So we will put a thank you card, and we will put an off-white hair tie. Very fun one. Love the double golds there. Okay, and ship. And for all of this, she paid, was that too late? It was like $23? I think she paid $23. So this is going to have to ship priority mail, and she is in Georgia, so that's not going to be bad. Georgia is the next state over, and I just put this was 12 pounds. That's not true. 12 inches by 12 inches by 3. And let's calculate. $7.88. So because I get to choose the mailer, choose the box, I'm going to put it in the Hawaiian blue. My husband and I worked on our board yesterday, our background for the big happenings here at the house. We're behind us when we sit and talk, and it went a little more holiday than not. So we'll probably keep it up through like January at this point. Okay, so that definitely is 2 pounds. It's 1.5 pound, which rounds up to 2. Confirm and pay. So we've got a little bit of like a disco ball icicle thing happening. We didn't spend much money, which was fun. That was good for me. I mean, I'm probably the one who wouldn't want to spend the money on something if we could do something else. Though both of us are really good financially. Okay, so we're gonna let that print. And while it's taking its good old time, I will go back and try to find another package. Here we go. Thank you, Irma. So let's see what this person, okay, here it is. Okay, so this person had wanted a few things, but unfortunately we were sold out of a lot of the items she did wind up taking home. She purchased this Eve black knit sweater with these really funky wooden-like buttons. So again, because it has a unique button, I'm going to put some foam just right down the center there. And that way, there we go. And that way it'll protect the buttons. I'm even gonna tuck it in a little bit so it stays in one spot, and just fold it right over it. And I think it just makes for a better presentation, but hopefully it'll protect the buttons. Did I say that 4,000 times? Okay, so we're going to just roll that and put it in. Will it fit in the smaller one? I don't think it will. Will it have any larger ones? This was one of the bags that our subscriber sent me something in, so thank you so much if you recognize this bag. We're reusing it. Okay, so let's hit print. I want to weigh this. I'm guessing it's over a pound, but I want to weigh it with a little bit of the packaging on it to see the exact weight. Okay, now this last piece of tape will be good enough, and then I'll just add about 2 ounces, and that way I'm covered with the poly mailer and any kind of ribbon. Whoa, it is 15.7, so this will have to go priority mail. Now it won't matter though so much. Okay, so this is going to Gizmo Girl. Oh, that's so fun. I do not have G. Darn it. Okay, so we will go with a blue raffia. And this is going to Milwaukee. One of these fun clothespins. Oh, I know. And let's do one of the fun vintage postcards with the clothespin. Postcard clothespin. Postcard clothespin. Postcard clothespin. Yeah. Okay, let's do a sparkly one. Very fun. And let's now see our options. Well, I almost forgot to put on a business card. Okay, so this is between 1 and 2 pounds. Even if it is 0.1 ounces higher than the 1 pound. So we could put it in a flat rate envelope, like a padded envelope. Let's see if we just went with our own packaging at 2 pounds, 12 by 12 by 3, and calculate. I want to know if I just stick this in a poly mailer, what's my cost? $9.70, and I'm okay with that. This might have fit in a padded priority flat rate. Padded flat rate, what are we calling these? For $7.55, but I really wasn't sure and I didn't really want to sit on the package. So confirm and pay. It is almost 10 o'clock at night. This is the best I've felt all day. Bear and I did go to the beach. It was gorgeous. It was flat. It was clear. We didn't see any sharks. We did see sharks one time this week, and it's only been our second time to see a shark, and neither episode did we feel like, you know, our lives were in danger or scared at the least. The first time we got to see a nurse shark, and it was pretty far off. I'm gonna say, I'm so bad at distances, I'm gonna say like 100 feet. I don't know. Enough to know it was a shark, so I called the lifeguard over. Yes, the lifeguard said it was a nurse shark. I didn't know it was a nurse shark. The lifeguard told me, and to just stay away. But the nurse shark was out there for so long. It must have been over an hour that my husband and I were like, "Do you want to go back in?" We were like, "Okay," and we went back in like up to, I don't know, our thighs, maybe waist. I don't know. But we're just keeping an eye on the shark. And then this past time, it was last week, and I got to see the shark a lot closer than the first time, which was exciting, and I wanted to see more. So I don't know what that tells us about me, but it came up in like a jaggy manner. We've seen so many dolphins. We know what dolphins look like. We know what stingray look like. So it came up in such a jaggy manner that I knew immediately. I said, "There's a shark, step back slowly." So Bear and I were backing up slowly, but we were probably in, I don't know, knee. I realize a shark can come into that water. So he didn't see that first time, which I saw like a couple times. And I said, "It's over there, so let's keep our eye on it while we back up with these giant floats." I didn't want to scream shark. I didn't want to, just to see what it was doing. And then it was coming a little closer to us, and we both saw it, and we were like, okay. And we weren't slow about it, but we weren't like intentionally running either. So we got out of the water. And as we were exiting the water, the guy kind of like right there within yelling distance at least said, "Are you guys okay?" And we said, "We think we see a shark." So he's like, "Oh, okay. Do you know what kind? Blah, blah, blah." It's a fairly large shark compared to my other maybe 3-4 foot shark. This one was, I'm gonna guess 6-7 feet. And I realized it doesn't have to be a predatory shark, but it was still, I mean, I thought super exciting. I was not scared one bit. I wanted to see more. So yeah, so that was our shark encounter this week, but it was a little cold for us today. I think I did that. I think I'm going to give myself a break, and maybe I'll do one more. Get something to eat, I was gonna say, but let's do one more. After all, we have like 40,000 to go. Who thought this was a good idea? Okay, Danielle, who are you? Did we do you? No, but I haven't pulled that item yet. Okay, I'll have to do somebody else. Sue. Hi, Sue. Oh, I don't think I pulled this item either. That's going to the United Kingdom though. Okay, third one's a charm. We'll scroll a little below those. I have so many of these. Okay. John. Victorian velvet black boots. I have these. So this is what this is looking like. It is probably from the 80s. It has all these, I mean, just beautiful trim. Very, very witch-like Victorian. What is that, 20s, 1910s? So this person paid $12 and then $8 shipping. So the first thing I'm going to do is pad them. So padding them will just help them retain their shape a little bit better. And I can do this with plastic bags. I can do this with crumpled newspaper. I can really do this with anything, but I'm choosing, because I ordered it and had it, foam. Finally broke down and ordered some foam. I'm sure this person wouldn't care if there was a sticker on the inside that said the thrift shop wanted $5.99 for these, but I took it out. Okay, so we have foam packed both of the boots. Another sticker. Hopefully that's the last one. Do we have another sticker? No. Okay. So I think I'm either going to go with a lot of bubble wrap padding in a poly mailer or a box, and that's going to depend on where these people live. So let's click into it. They live in Texas. Okay. So this would be, how many pounds is this? Let's do 1 multiplied by 2, and then we'll add a few ounces. So it's 10 ounces, so 20 ounces. So we're definitely around the 2-pound mark. Once we put the box on, that might swing us over to 3 pounds. So let's see how much a 3-pound box would cost if we provided our own box, just an Amazon or a poly mailer or whatever it is. The cost is going to be $9.26. I am completely fine with that. It might be cheaper elsewhere, blah, 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 blah. I'm good. I'm good with that. Okay, I'm going to slip each boot into a plastic. We might need to get bigger plastic. We need to get bigger plastic. We got bigger plastic. Okay, so I think that means we should be able to at least slip 1 boot in. See if we can do the second boot. First one. Oh yeah, we're fine. Here we are. I'm going to wrap it in tissue. Let's do blue. And then we will wrap it in more padding. Tying this big package off, tying these big packages off always reminds me of May Day. Growing up, we went to church that had May Day, and my mom built a May Day pole with a whole bunch of different ribbons that you would like hold and go around in a circle. I'm sure it was something we saw online or my mom made up. My mom was very crafty. Okay. Let's see, let's do a thank you card and a business card. And now just for a little bit extra protection, since I have a ton of foam, put this in foam. I think we have just enough ribbon to tie that, and then I can put this in a poly mailer. And the boots should retain their shape. Still nice packaging. I believe this is the 19 by 24 poly mailer. We're going to slip it right into there. don't feel like you have to get fancy mailers or tissue paper. I never want anybody to feel that way. This is just for my own pleasure. I really enjoy putting these together as presents. And you seem to enjoy to watch them. I've already gotten so much more done tonight than I thought I would. Thank you, John. Okay, let's do like the roulette system again and just find somebody. Okay, first item was a 31 Third Love, that's what this is called, bra for $12. And for the bra, I'm going to grab some foam. These have molded cups, so I'm going to just kind of make a loose ball with that. And then all I have to do is straighten that out. And I'm going to, I'll have to redo it. I'm going to put this in plastic. Come on. And I want to leave exactly the amount of air in there that it needs to not crush, but also just not put that foam padding anywhere but where I want it. So that'll be good there. And we have a lot of items, so I'm going to cut some papers down for the small items. So the first item is this bra. And this person's name begins with, I don't see that. I should know that. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so we'll just use a solid color ribbon. We'll go with brown for the pineapple. I'm going to leave this a little loose and you'll see why. Okay, so loosen that up a little bit. Yeah, that'll be great. Okay. Next, that'll be put to the side. That will come into play way later. Let's see. Let's do the, these are Lularoe skirts. I did 2 of these for $9. And I think I paid about $2 for them. So I didn't make a ton of money, but I can't seem to not pick them up. I know they still sell in different prints and, you know, different solids and the hot ones, the unicorns, but none, I need to rescue them. Where's the other one? Okay, here's the other one. I like this one a lot better. It's like an orange coral color. One's like the end of summer and this one is definitely more autumn. Like a, almost a sheen through it. It's really pretty. Very pumpkin-esque. Okay, so we are going to wrap these together. We'll put them in a smaller bag. Yeah, so we got to the beach today, and other than the water temperature was very cold and it was a little windy, it was a great beach day. I think that'll probably be one of the last beach days we have. It's crazy. Summer's coming to an end already. We don't have children, so we really don't have anything to look forward to you know, once the summer ends. Well, that sounded a lot more bleak than I meant it to. I meant there's nothing for us to look forward to. This is still gonna sound really bad. Never mind, we like the summer. And we do have the heated pool, of course, and we love it. We use it all the time, but it's still, you need it to be pretty warm to be in a pool, at least for us. Okay, we will also put this one in brown. Oops, did I tie it too small? Oh, it just made it. Good thing. Okay. Let's throw that back there. Next up, let's do this. This is a kashik. I think somebody told me how to pronounce this, and I don't remember. Sorry. It is a sheer tropical, kind of a meshy shirt with all these like little hangly, jingly do-hangles. That didn't make any sense. So let's wrap that with something. She's also ordered all 4 of the Soma nightgowns, which are so dang darn just soft. They're so soft. So there's one. I think they're all a size small. Yep. I might have to put these into 2 overall, but we'll keep going. This one's a small. We've got one more. This one might be the softest of them yet. And a small. They're all smalls. So these were each $10. And then the cachet thing, I think was $8? $8. So let's do 2 per bag. You know what? Let's do all 4, since all 4 of these are the same. And then we'll pair something else with that. Okay, let's set that to the side. We will go with the white. Oh, I don't think we'll have enough white. Let's go with the aqua. The raffia. We've got plenty of that. Thousands and thousands of yards. There we go. It's looking like Christmas here at my house. Okay, what's the next thing? Okay, the artsy, what is this called? Artsy jacket. Okay, so she asked for the Matilda Jane black dress. So I'm guessing this is what this is. It is a solid black dress by Paint by Numbers by Matilda Jane. she say the size? No, she didn't. This is the only black dress I have, so it must be this one. I had another black dress, but it was a different size, and it was Agnes and Doris, which that's not even close to Matilda Jane. This brand is at least sold at Matilda Jane. So hopefully it's the right one. We are going to pair it with the bright tropical top here, just to save bags. Since she has so many different pineapples over there, we will bring in another tissue paper. Donut. Okay, let's do yellow. Love the theme we have. The crazy theme. There we go. Next is this sweater, which is Matilda Jane, size large. She called it the purple pink knit sweater, which, yeah, it's definitely that. This is such a nice quality sweater. Oh my goodness. Thread there. It's like knit from the silken hairs off of princesses. I don't know. It's really nice. And it sold for $18. This is like an advent calendar, but with giant parcels. Go. I will do red on this. Oh, I cut way too much red. Just gonna have to keep going around the package. There we go. Next, I think we have 2 more on this list. Oh, we've got 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we have a lot more. I did say the pants. The other ones are definitely like longer shorts or crops. What do you think? And this matches the other thing perfect. I'm going with this. I feel good about this. Okay, Dorman. Oh, where's the Dorman jacket? Here it is. This might have been one of my favorite pieces that I found that day. The conditioner was my real favorite, just because I'll have conditioner forever now. It's very tactile. There's a lot of buttons, the crinkle, love it. I know she spent $135, but she got so many pieces. Like this and these pants would go together beautifully. Love that, like that charcoal gray or dusty gray with the plum. So pretty. So pretty, right? Then we have two pieces of jewelry and a koala. Not sure how I'm taping a koala yet. We'll do red again since it's sitting right here. Okay, so the two brooches, the brooch and the ring, aren't going to be major contenders when it comes to weight. The koala, however, okay, it's about 5 pounds. Let's see. How much are you gonna be? $13.77. That's not bad. We'll take that, but I'm going to jump over to Pirate Ship because I am a big believer in Pirate Ship and they need to sponsor me. I'm not sure how that would happen because they're free. Okay, so let's create a single label. I'm already logged into Pirate Ship because that's how easy it is. And I'm gonna copy their the first part of their address. And then it says, do you want the rest of this address? Yes, we do. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this in a relatively big box. I'm just realizing that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at the same as PayPal, and then we'll see what the boxes are like. Okay, so 6 pounds. PayPal had $13.77, $13.77 here as well. Okay, so let's now actually see the size of this packaging. I think we're gonna have to go with the 24 by 24, which is my least cute packaging, white. We're gonna see. I'm not sure of what to do with the koala, of how to package him. Should I just go with one of these? Maybe I'll go with one of those. They're so sweet. Oh my goodness, so stinking soft. I could totally see why somebody would want this. Now I kind of want it. Okay. I put everything in plastic. You know I put everything in plastic. I think we're just gonna have to do that. It seems like a lot of plastic, but I don't want him to get stuck out in the rain. Big stuffed animal. He might not dry. Okay. So let's put everything else in a similar bag. And let's put some package toppers as we go. Let's do some thank you cards. Some business cards. This one's gonna get some glass wipes. So much stuff. Okay. The last thing on this list is I didn't even, whatever, rings. I have a ring and a brooch. So let me get that out. and then we'll somehow magically put all of this together. Okay, so the rhinestone bow is gone. It's a bow ring with a rhinestone, so good. And the purple peacock brooch has sold. Look at that sparkle. So I'm going to package those in a small thing. Craft bag. And remember I said we had a package and we left a little room up top? It's just to slide right in there. And that will be our top package this person sees. So, I mean, if it makes it there the way I intend to have it make it there. There'll be a card waiting. Okay. Okay, so we're about 10 pounds. So I think that went up quite a bit. So now I have to go back to Pirate Ship and back to PayPal and tell them we're going to do it at 11 pounds actually. Just in case. I would hate for anything to go awry. And now that I know the bag size, okay. And because it fits in this, I believe this bag is a 24 by 24 by 24. I hope not. Okay, it's an 8 by 16 by 18. So, PayPal's telling me the cost is $25.43. Pirate Ship, I have to update the 8 by 16 by 18 and 11 pounds. Come on, Pirate Ship. $25.43. They're exactly the same. Now, I know somebody said there was a cubic rate. Where do I do that? I don't think we do that. Okay. Game changer. I was just playing around to see if I could find any cheaper rates on Pirate Ship or PayPal. I realized I had put that I had a box and bag are the same for eBay and PayPal, but they're not for Pirate Ship. So as soon as I turned my box option into a poly mailer and the measurement stayed the same, my cost is now $9.50 on Pirate Ship. So because I was able to put it in a bag instead of a box, I saved myself, what was it? $25.43 to $9. I saved myself money. So yeah, I'm gonna buy this on Pirate Ship. I don't even know, maybe because they can crush it. that much cheaper. I'm thrilled because I gave them free shipping. I'm thrilled. Okay, and print and print. Okay. Thank you so much, Sean, and thank you, Random Pirate Chip website. This is so heavy. I have to remember to schedule a pickup. Maybe I'll try to do that now. Okay. Good morning, happy Friday morning. I am back at it. I am shipping items from the sale the other day, still coming in. I'm gonna say I've sold about half of the items. So now I am logged into PayPal. I'm trying to go one by one. I wish there was a way to clear all of this mess, but there's not. So I'm just gonna try to start at the beginning. And I think I did Kay, I think I did Mariah. Pretty sure I did Linda. Let's click into Linda. Linda got the Givenchy earrings. I did those. The problem is I have to go back and scroll the whole way back down and find Linda and then start from there. This needs to be a better system. Okay, there's Linda. Denise, I'm pretty sure I did, but let's click into Denise. Oh, no, I didn't do her, and it's the item in my lap. Ship. So Denise got the soft surrounding size 2X sweatshirt. It's a heathered blue. Let's fold this. It's a nice long one. I'm gonna try to fold it. I think I charged her priority mail. I'm assuming I did, just because of the weight of this. So I'm trying to fold it so I could get it in a padded bag. What did I charge her? $16 and then $7.33 shipping. So yeah, I think I'll be able to get it in a bag. There we go. My neck is feeling better with each day. That's so good. I can move it independently. Awesome. Here we go. Let's put that in a plastic bag. I'm feeling good. We went to the beach for a little bit yesterday. You know that story. And then I shipped until I could no longer ship last night. And then my husband and I watched a little bit of HGTV. We were watching Caribbean Life or Caribbean Home or something. And then I fell asleep and I slept well. And I woke up with my period, which of course I knew was coming. Oh, that was way too much. Too much. We shall save this piece. This is a huge piece. Let's do a thank you card and our You Are Enough card. So cheery. And is it worth it to put it in this, or what is 2 pounds? 2 pounds, 12 by 12 by 2. Oh, I also sold something on Macari. So not putting it in this and just putting it in a large anything. I put it in a poly mailer, and I have to turn on my printer. So the poly mailer turned out to be $9.70, and fitting it in one of these padded mailers would have been a couple dollars cheaper. But honestly, I really would have had to stuff it in there, and I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to turn on the printer and print my first label of the day. Now we wait. Thank you, Denise. Save that for later. And let's go find another item. Just scroll down. Oh, I see. It does say shipped. Okay. I'm looking at PayPal. And Elizabeth. Let's see what Elizabeth got. Oh, okay. The American Eagle black shirt. I have that. Here it is. It's a V-neck, and then giant sleeves, bell sleeves. Okay, I know it doesn't look very folded, but it is. I've tried twice now. And this is the American Eagle soft and sexy extra large top. I sold it for $8 plus $4 shipping, and this is headed to Elizabeth. And the giant yellow ribbon I already cut. Too big even for that one. Okay, and we are going to do a thank you card and the You Are Enough. Pizza mailer. .8 ounces. 10.8 ounces, and so we round up to 11. Print shipping label in PayPal. First class mail, package 11 ounces, calculate. And Elizabeth is in Indiana. And my cost is $3.96. Confirm and pay. These go a little slower because I'm using a real printer. And print. Thank you, Elizabeth. Save that. This is a Land's End swimsuit, really nice condition. This has soft cups, so I don't have to stuff those. I always want to take one last look at the crotch and make sure it's good. We're good. So now we're going to fold this up. fold it in half, fold in, make sure the straps are all tucked in and fold up. And we purchased this. Yolanda is in Washington. She paid $14 for the swimsuit and $4.50 for shipping. Blue with the fun donut print. Putting the bow at the very bottom. That's where it ended up. Let's do our last card, and we will do the cleansing wipes. Just trying to make some kind of like crosshatch fun thing. I don't think it's gonna happen. Just leave it like that. What mailer we get? Let's go shopping. So first class mail, under a pound. I'm gonna guess this weighs about 12 ounces. I don't know. 10.4, so we round up to 11. Ship. And then I'll probably throw these packages outside with their friends. 11 ounces. Calculate postage. Like I said, I think she paid $4.50 for shipping. Yes, $4.50 for shipping. So we'll see what my cost is. $4.33. Good one. Now we just have to wait until my printer ships. Print. And print. Thank you, Yolanda. I'm going to bring out these three and add them to my giant bag outside. Okay, we need to ship this one. Okay, so she purchased the Ortho shoes, Paint by Numbers Castle Rock gray top, and the J. Jill plaid top. Okay, so we have these three pieces going out. This one's like a gray on more of the purpley side. And then we have the soft brushed teal, and we'll end with the shoes. So the J. Jill top is the first one, and I had so many people after this top. Such a pretty fall top, such a soft fabric. J. Jill does pretty well overall, I think. Come on. Fold in and fold in. And we're gonna fold it with this other top, which does have buttons, so I'm going to be folding those in. I don't think this fabric would make button imprints, but you never know. Fold that in again. Okay, so we're going to put those together in a plastic bag. I think just one of the small ones should work, yes. And then we'll tissue paper these, and then we will work on the shoes, which should be easy. So altogether she paid $44, and then shipping was an additional $8. So I think we're gonna go to the bins today. I have some stuff for Patreon boxes that need to purchase, and oh, I'm really cutting too much ribbon. And just to see what else we can find. I still have probably 3 bins of unlisted inventory, so that needs to happen. Somebody get on that. I think some washi would be fun. Maybe some of this gold washi. I want to make sure it doesn't come all unraveled, so let's just break the seal. You know what? I can use a smaller washi to just washi the washi. Okay, so this package is getting some washi tape. It's about a half roll. I will just slide that right on there. It should tie it. There we are. We are going to get cheap tissue paper to stuff in the soles. So anything to stuff in these soles, toes, what am I calling these? So there we are, we're going to stuff those. There we go, to keep their shape. Wrap them together before we put them in a bag. I am going to ribbon this. Is that enough? It's not enough. Let's do some brown ribbon. Come on, you can stay. Can we do this? We cannot do this with one hand. Oh my goodness, craziness. Let's try this take 2. Okay, let's get some tape and see if that works. Stay. Let's put this in a bag before this goes anywhere. We're good. We're good. Happening. Okay. This brown ribbon was getting too long. Okay. Let's give this away now that we are finished. Okay, 2.06 pounds. So we're gonna round up to 3. Once I put anything on there, it's gonna be 3 pounds. So now we have to, this is going to Sandy in Illinois. I think we're just gonna have to do our own, which is the 4th. Let's see, 3 pounds, 12 by 12 by 3. We might be able to do regional A or flat rate, but let's see what the general base cost is. $9.26. I'm okay with that, just putting that in one of my big poly mailers. Might even need to go in a bigger poly mailer. I'm going to put it in the bigger poly mailer. Okay, bigger poly mailer. We're going to add some stickers to the top of this package. I'm just going to fold this over with some tape. I know that this is still between 2 and 3, so we are good to print and print. Trying to clean up as I go here. Thank you, Sandy. And we are done with this. Okay. So somebody purchased something from me from the United Kingdom. So I'm going to find that. I think it's right over there, and see about all of this. Okay, so it's 2 very lightweight items. It is the Victoria's Secret, this robe. There we go. It's very sparkly. It's brand new. Make sure I package this so it looks like it didn't just slouch. This is the material that you're just never going to get to look nice. And the secondary item is the scarf. Look how gorgeous that is. So both of these are very lightweight. They cost $20 without shipping. Or with shipping? No, I think I did 14 or 9 for the shipping. I can't remember. Maybe I'll stop guessing and I'll just look at the page in front of me. Come on. I promise I wrapped that nice. I tried to fold it. Okay, so Sue lives in the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom is really easy to print labels, especially from PayPal or eBay. they're just like Canada, so it's printing basically the same type of label, and you just need to sign it. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's also not as expensive, I think. It's not as expensive as you would think. Okay, so she's going to get the other page of stickers. And just because this is going overseas, she's going to get an outer bag. It's going to seem like too much packaging, and I get it, but I want to really make sure this stays as it goes through customs. We will put it in a succulent print, and this would normally go first class if this was going domestically. But now it's going to go first class international. Good hair tie. Hello, happy Friday. It is September 27th and I have no lighting. I only have like 4 items to ship, so you'll just have to deal with my face. Lighting sometimes like washes me out, makes me brighter, my skin brighter, and not happening today. So I forgot to mention that my camera shut off, or my memory card ran out of memory. I have really big memory cards too, and it ran out of memory last time, so the video just ends. So I'm gonna make this the last part of this video. The first item to sell last night was a Denim & Company size large. Really cute little tunic. Sold for $9.99, nothing thrilling, but a lot of my sales sell for about that price point. My average is probably like $15 to $18 on any given day, and I get most of my things, as you know, from the bins, so I probably paid less than $1 for this. And after I pay tax and, you know, all of the other things, laundry, detergent, etc., I probably still make about $5, and I get to make a video. We're going to put this in plastic, and this is going to Verna. Oh, I love that name, Verna, and Verna lives in Montana. Is that M-O? Missouri. Oh, you think I know them. The M ones trip me up every time. Oh, Google has a fun little thing. What is this? What is this fun little Google thing? Top stories. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's a little computer. Google's 21? Oh my goodness, that made me feel so old. Holy cow, right? Okay, back to MO state abbreviation. It's Missouri. Oh my goodness, every time. I'm so sorry for those who live in Missouri. I have no idea what your state abbreviation is. I mean, right now I do, but it's not going to stick in my head. Okay. We've got a bag of a shirt. Let's see. We will pull off the top piece, which happens to be the metallic pineapples. And today I'm going to use this twine ribbon. Somebody sent me this, and it's really pretty. It's green, which matches the paper perfectly. Get a length out here. Okay, I think that should be good. Mary scissors. Reminds me of my stepfather's mom, who's now passed away. My grandmother used to keep bakery twine in a drawer in her kitchen. She was I was gonna say Italian, that can't possibly be right. I don't know what nationality she was, but she always used to buy from like Italian bakeries type of thing. She was a really good cook. I am not. I'm just too lazy for cooking. Okay, business card. And what are we gonna do? What things do I have? Didn't prepare any of this morning. Let's do a hair tie. It was a green. And let's do a black hair tie. I think that'd be pretty neutral. So I picked these elastics up on Amazon. And I think I did this before. I think each hair tie is like 5 or 6 cents. I'm sure I could get more out of them, but I tend to just cut them a little big. And then just make a simple knot. About the size of, you want it to go around your wrist. I've got kind of normal size wrists, so I'm gonna pull that knot tight. Cut off these little bunny tails. And then carefully burn the ends. Just makes it less frayed and nice looking. Doesn't really heat it up. I'll just throw my business card there. And then we have a package topper. So this is nice and lightweight. We are going to ship this first class mail. Have some succulents on a polymer. Oh, I ordered more polymers last night. I can't even tell you which ones I went with. The cheapest ones. Not the cheapest ones. The cheapest ones are always like white. Who wants a white poly mailer? I mean, I get white poly mailers all the time and I'm fine with them, but it doesn't make for good videoing. 8.8 ounces, so we round up to 9. And update, she paid $9.99 for the top and $5 for shipping, and my cost is $4.06. Purchase and print. eBay is nice that it sets it up where you kind of have to go like to the next page. There's always like a next button or a print button, mostly. They have a lot of glitches on eBay, but they do a decent job overall, I think. Print. Thank you, Verna. The next item, it is 9:03, so I had to get moving here this morning. Oh, I left the skirt. I'm not really a skirt person. I used to be a skirt person. I don't know what happened. I sold all of my skirts. It's true. Hook and loop thing. There we go. Matilda Jane Paint by Numbers. You might recognize this from a recent haul. Really pretty. I looked up the names of these skirts and this one was called the Hazel Circle Skirt. I don't think it's a full circle though. So I'm gonna roll that in. Beautiful material though. Way to go, Matilda Jane. Folds up, and folds in. I always feel like Marie Kondo. Let's get a plastic bag. Sprinkle paper. Sometimes if I use half sheets of paper like this one, I'm using a half sheet because it is a smaller item. I washi tape the bottom. Yesterday I went to the doctor to get my lidocaine injections, which went really well. My poor husband, I always have him sit in the car or in the waiting room just because of how bad they hurt, but it's only like a minute or two, and then it's such pure relief. It's so good every time. And this is the doctor who wants me to go on I think it's called a carnivore diet. I don't really eat meat in my regular life. I don't really eat much of anything. I eat like cantaloupe or cherries, bananas, puffed brown rice, like 2 other things. I'm just very repetitious. I'll make another hair tie as we talk. Let's make this one in blue. And so my stomach's been getting sick for like 4 months, just every day in the morning. Usually dies off by like 1, 2 o'clock. It's not a big deal. Usually I just stay next to the bathroom, which is not hard when you're at home all the time. No complaints. And so they did the colonoscopy and they didn't really find anything. They found a few things expected for somebody who's, you know, having trouble with their stomach, but nothing serious or like, wow, it's definitely this. And so he said it's probably my diet. I'm so sensitive to food anyway. That's not a big deal to be sensitive to food, but it is just an annoying thing. And so he wants me to try eating just meat. So we went shopping at Aldi and I picked up just the flavor of meat, the texture of meat. It's not even a morality, ethical thing with me. It's just the texture. I don't like hot food. Just like super picky with food overall, which I can be. I have the privilege to be picky, and I am. So I'm gonna do chicken. We got pork. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stomach pork. And I got a bit of steak. Red meat usually makes me really sick, but it looked good. We'll see. I tried yesterday. I got too hungry. I had stomach ache where I was like, okay, I'm not doing meat. I'm just gonna keep trying until it tastes. 11.4 ounces. We will round up to 12. She paid $19.99 for the skirt, and why in the world did she pay $9.25? Why do I have $9.25? She's in Florida, so this is only gonna be, what's my cost? My cost is, first class mail, $3.85. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it and then just refund her. My cost is $3.85. I'm gonna refund $5. She paid $5 too much in shipping. I mean, she paid a little bit more than that, but that's crazy, right? I'm sure that was my fault. Let's see if that was my fault. No, I had eBay figure out the shipping. Why would the shipping be $9 on this skirt? It says to ship to me is $8. That's a little better, but still, that's too high. Okay, so her name is Diana with a Y. So all I have to do is log into PayPal, main page, find Diana's payment, click into it. And about halfway down, there's an issue a refund button. I can issue her $5 back. And then usually for like the invoice number, which is optional, I just put shipping overcharge, issue refund. Issue refund, and we are good to go. So I'm going to purchase and print that label. So she's getting $5 back. It'll get there probably tomorrow. She lives right next door to me. I mean, not literally right next door, but just a couple hours right next door. And print and print. Thank you, Diana. Next label. We have a woman's swimsuit. This was by Jolyn. It looks like competition swimsuit type of stuff. And it was a size 34, just a fairly plain blue swimsuit. And the person who purchased this asked if it was a UK 34. So I gave them measurements, just a few little measurements. Swimsuits are so hard to measure. just the bust and the length and the leg openings I think I went with. It's got a little bag. And I told them on the website their size charts and things. And then they wrote back and said, sounds great. Will you ship it in an opaque mailer? And opaque means you can't see through it. So I sent them a link to the mailers I used, and then they purchased it. But the opaque mailer thing really threw me for a loop, and I'm realizing this is going to the global shipping program, so they're out of the country. There's a way to see where they are. Oh. Print packing slip. I'm not going to actually print the packing slip, but they live in Sevilla. Sevilla? I honestly have no idea where that is. Sevilla has a soccer team. They live in, is this Spain? City in Spain. Okay, so they live in Spain. Very cool. We'll give them a donut. I think I shipped to Spain. So they could have just purchased this straight from me, but they went through the global shipping program for some reason. The tissue paper is even opaque. I'm sure we lost something in translation there, but I don't know. So Alejandro in Spain. So they paid $14.99 for the swimsuit. It had a few little issues. There was like a little bit, you know, when you sit on a concrete surface with your butt in a swimsuit. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, oh, let's do blue. Let's do a blue thing to match the swimsuit. And they're just like picks on the butt. I don't even know how I describe that. Like a little bit of wear, and I showed a picture, I'm sure. And so $14.99, that's pretty good. The swimsuit originally was probably only $50 or $60. Only. I'm saying that like I'd ever pay $50 or $60 for a swimsuit. It's only $50. Says the person who finds all of their clothing at the side of the road or at the bins. That's true. Unless somebody sends it to me. Oh, I wish I would have had a picture next to the swimsuit, just to see the color match of that. Okay, opaque mailer. It's a good opaque mailer. And so they paid $4.99 for shipping. I actually don't know what they paid for shipping, but I get $4.99. And I just have to get it to Kentucky. And that's the global shipping program through eBay. And all I have to do is get it to Kentucky and they take care of the rest. 5.2 ounces, so we round up to 6. Update. And my cost is $3.28. Purchase and print. So today I think we're going to go back to the bins. We went to the Goodwill bins 2 days ago on Wednesday to do some reverse calculations there. And we found some decent things. A really nice blanket. It's like a, it's not going to be this, I'm going to say this, like an Indian blanket, a print Native American. I don't know what keywords I'll use in it because I think you can use Indian blanket. I'm not sure. Thank you, Alejandro. And the whole haul though is $23. We bought some decent things though. And so I thought we'd go back and then do a haul on both of those items. Last item, this sold for $19.99 plus shipping. This is a vintage LL Bean fishing hat. I only knew fly fishing. It was fly fishing because somebody else had it listed as that. But it's the vintage LL Bean label. It's really sturdy. Like, this is a sturdy hat. I disinfect things with Lysol, or people ask me if I wash all of my clothing. I wash a good majority of my clothing that's machine washable, but I steam. Bare, let's just be honest, Bare steams everything, so steaming usually takes care of it. Okay, so we are going to stuff the brim, and we are going to stuff the brim. I had a subscription box send me a ridiculous number of these things. So I'm gonna put these in a bag first, because if it was me, I don't want these all over my house. I mean, maybe I do if they're a fun color. I've already used over half of these. I still have so much left. One year for Christmas, I just used the glitter dumping thing, like the sprinkle container of glitter, and put glitter all over the living room. And then we had glitter everywhere for months. And I was really excited about it. Okay, so that's going to be the inside. Let's get some more air out of this. But you can use newspapers. My town does free newspapers, so you could do newspapers. You could do basically any kind of padding. It was so sturdy anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in a plastic mailer. Yeah, I think this might even go in a poly mailer. We'll see. Okay, so this is a 12 by 15. I don't think this is gonna fit in here. So a couple thoughts. I don't have plastic bags bigger than this. I could order them, but they get pricey. And I could put this in a trash bag, but this is almost fitting. So I'm gonna cut open just down the side of 2 of the plastic bags. And I'm gonna make myself a big plastic bag. There we go. I should put you down a little. So you're not gonna be able to see this. So I have 2 bags kind of just lined up, and then I'll just tape straight down on both sides. Flip it over. Cut it a little long, and then we will just flip that over. Okay, so now we have a big plastic bag. Perfect. You can leave some air in the plastic bag so it doesn't crush. Fold that over and put a little piece of tape. Now, I realize this is not going to fit in a 12 by 15 poly mailer, so we'll have to get a bigger poly mailer. But first, let's do donuts. Twine matches this like apple donut perfectly. I don't know what kind of donuts these are. They look delicious though. Oh, got myself tangled. see who this is going to. Did I say the price? $19.99, and they paid $9.45, which makes sense. It's not a lightweight item. $9.45 for shipping. Oh, this is going to a business in Chattanooga. I went to my first semester of college in Cleveland, Tennessee, right outside of Chattanooga. It's a financial planner in Chattanooga. Very cool. And Vicky. So Vicky, I'm gonna give you some lens wipes. You probably have a screen that needs cleaned. I don't know if that was offensive. And I'm like 99% sure I'm gonna put this in a poly mailer. It's 9.5 ounces. It's so lightweight. I'm so bad at this. This is why you should, and I don't, but you should calculate before when you're listing. Calculate the shipping when you're listing. I just assumed this was going to be over a pound. We'll give this a second weigh, but I'm assuming it's under a pound. 10.7. So I already told the person I'm going to send it priority mail. I'm going to send it priority mail, so I'm just going to round up to a pound. 11 ounces, 12 ounces, 16 ounces, all the same. Okay, so $7.27 is my cost, purchase and print. And that's my last item. And print. And print. So I will leave feedback. Thank you, Vicky. And get on with my day. Maybe put some makeup on here. Maybe not. Probably not if I'm going to the bins. It's a little too warm at the bins. Thank you all for watching and sticking with me. I hope you have a wonderful night or a wonderful day. Bye.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.